Hi there guys, today I got a new video for you. We're going to take a look at some Nintendo accessories and game cartridges, different game cartridges, and just pretty much an overall look at Super Nintendo and Nintendo accessories and games. I don't have a lot, but it's good enough for a video. Anyways, let's cut the chit-chat and gets to the meat of the video. This is a Nintendo Entertainment controller. This is the first controller that kids getting a Nintendo would see. Also, if you get it was a different kind of package, you get another accessory, which was this baby, which back in the day was called the gun. Most video game systems had the gun. But this one, it works pretty well. It doesn't work on LCD screens, which mine's an LCD TV, but hey, it has a good sound. The original one was gray, but it started to look like even more like a gun, so they changed it to orange to keep it safe for kids to play with, which was a good thing. Whoa, different camera angle. Anyways, if you got another package, you would get the gun, the controller, and you would also get the power pad. Yeah, the power pad. You put this in the floor, it's ginormous. This side would be for track meets, I believe is the game. One person would go on this side, one person would go on this side. Mostly you would stay in the middle. It was used for, I forgot how many games, but it wasn't that many. It also has a second side that I never used because I don't have the game for it, I guess. But it is a pretty good controller, and it's freaking ginormous. Now, for your arcade lovers out there, there was a different controller that you could use with the NES. It was called the NES Advantage. There was two lines of these kind of controllers. There was a Turbo and an Advantage. I don't have a Turbo with me at this moment, but this was an arcade-styled joystick. You have a joystick right here, which the top pops off for some reason. I don't know why. I guess somebody could like make a different top and put it on there. Not sure about that though. This one did come with turbo buttons though. You would press these two buttons right here. It reminds me of Ghostbusters when they pressed out in the Ghostbusters 2 movie. You can adjust the turbos up here, and they have blinking lights to show how fast they are. You can change from player 1 to player 2. That was a difference about this controller. It had two controller ports. So you can switch from player 1 from player 2. You could get two controllers and switch them, but who did that? You have a select button, you have a start button, and a slow motion button, which everyone hates because all it is a turbo pause button. But that was the NES Advantage. Now moving on to the games. Oh, you already saw a blue one, didn't you? Yeah, you know what that is. Moving on to the games of the NES. They came, of course, in the gray cartridge. I have Super Mario Bros. 3 with me right now. Great game, by the way. Zelda, they had a gold cartridge. They had a gray cartridge, but this was a good tactic of Nintendo to make them gold, because what kid doesn't want a gold cartridge? I mean, come on. And then there was the Pirates. Yeah. The blue one. Everybody was looking at it a second ago. This is Bubble Adventures. There was a few. This was made by Wisdom Tree, which made a ton of bad games. This one being very bad in particular. I am a Christian, but it's a bad game. But that was a big range of Nintendo cartridges. There was a lot more pirated cartridges. There were big gold ones, just to mimic the Zelda one. But they had like switches on the back, and it was all weird. And of course, we all know about the Action 52. But I'm not that rich, so I don't have that. Now here's the thing for your cheaters, even if you call a turbo button a cheater, but this is a big cheater thing. This was the Game Genie. It looks like a Famicom converter, doesn't it? No, this was a cheating device. You guys probably don't even know what a Famicom converter is. Most of you probably do, but people at my school don't. Anyways, Famicom converter switches from a Japanese Nintendo game to an American Nintendo game, so you can play these little tiny cartridges and put them on your NES and play them. But this is a Game Genie. I have a gold one. They have a black one also, but I don't have the black one. So I'm going to take Super Mario Bros. 3 real quick. If you put the Nintendo cartridge in, as so, it's a tight squeeze, I don't know why, and you put this into your Nintendo, it clicks down, it sticks out so everybody knows you're cheating, and a menu pops up and you can type in 3 codes, Game Genie, 3 wishes, and you can cheat, or you can screw around with your video game, but now we have the Super Nintendo stuff. Now, Super Nintendo stuff, memorabilia, I don't have much controllers, but I do have, like, different cartridges and stuff, but I'm going to show off the Super Nintendo controller. Now, in Japan, for the Super Famicom, these buttons right here, they were different colors. They were, I think it was yellow, green, red, and blue. Yeah, I believe that's right. So if you ever played Super Mario World, if you ever saw that thing in the special world, I think it was Star Road, I believe. That was the Super Famicom symbol. But it's a very nice controller. I'm gonna bring up the NES controller real quick. I have it tangled up. If you look at the change, okay. 80s, 90s, that's a big change, isn't it? You went from, what, 2 buttons to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons, which was a big, they added shoulder buttons, which was, their idea. It wasn't anybody else's idea, so when you play Xbox, you're like, yeah, Sony, or, I don't even play new games, Sony, Microsoft, invented shoulder buttons. No, Nintendo did, actually, and, it was a good idea, Nintendo. Now moving on to the different games, there weren't any gold games like with Zelda. There was only a regular Link to the Past, unless I'm unaware of this and some guy spray painted his. Anyways, also a different thing was, I'm not sure if it's like a Super FX. Speaking of Super FX chips, here's Star Fox. They added, let me bring this up to the camera. They added 2 little pins right here, if you can see that. Compared to the other one, which is Zelda, it doesn't have 2 extra pins right here. This added 3D capability for the Super Nintendo. I'm not sure if this is true, but they have different cartridge like shapes. This one is like it's flat. I'll get to that in a second. This one's flat. This one's like, it goes down a little. I don't know if that's the Super FX chip or what, but yeah. But going on to the cheating device. Here's the cheating device you were all looking for. This is the Game Genie for the Super Nintendo. There was a different game cheating device for the Super Nintendo. I don't have it, but the only difference I know of is it has a Super FX chip piece in it. This does not, so Star Fox, if you see the 2 pins, if you remember that, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look in here, yeah, you can see it. On this side, you can notice the pins right here, they're golden. That means there's actually pins, but right here it's just black, so it allows it to go in there, but it doesn't work. So if you put it in there, this is supposed to clip on, but since the shape of the cartridge, it's supposed to slide into the little crack right there, but this one doesn't have the crack, so it just falls around, and you can press this switch right here and it lights up greens in the Super Nintendo, and it means that the cheats are in action and you can put it off, which wasn't on the NES Game Genie, but that helps a lot. Just to demonstrate the like clipping piece of it, there we go, it already clipped. It clips on, so like you have to like really push it to get it off. If you want to understand, yeah, you can see it right there. See these pieces? They clip into right here, but it doesn't do that with the other one. But the Game Genie works on most games. I've done a few for the Zelda: A Link to the Past, but it doesn't work. I don't know why. It's probably I entered the code wrong or something, but yeah. That was pretty much the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a short little thing I wanted to do, and I mean, I didn't really have anything else to do, so I saw all these games laying around, and I just wanted to make a video. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, favorite. Probably won't want to favorite this, but if you do, then go ahead. See you guys later.